Well, hello, and hello. Big April, another addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of Laugh at, Cringe at, Turn Off the Goddamn News. Why do you have that shit on in the first place? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you having that shit on? Wiz, what's up? Tater, what's up? Jayla, what's up? Corey, what's up? How y'all doing? What's going on? What it is? Well, been an interesting week. Well, I haven't been putting out any gaming content or anything like that. I was in a pretty major traffic accident last week. I walked away from it relatively unscathed. Could have been a lot worse. Car was totaled. I've been feeling a little dizzy here and there, and I had some scratches on one of my arms. But other than that, it could have been a hell of a lot worse, just especially how hard I was hit. Guy ran through a red light, plowed right into me, car gone. I'm getting somebody for that. A new car is going to have to be gotten because that car ain't going nowhere. But long story short, I'm out of it. Didn't have to go to the hospital or any bullshit like that. I've just been laying low, taking it easy, and not doing any gaming stuff. We'll come back with that sometime this week. There's actually something there's a game I want to finish, and I want to do a stream it as I do it. And Vegas J, what's up? I'm glad I'm okay too, buddy. And I was debating whether to do this or not. I thought, you know what? There's enough dumb shit going on, and which we're all beaten over the head with, including the one that's up on the screen there. There's certainly enough of it going on that it definitely needs to be discussed. So, and I'm quite disgusted about it. So let's get on with it. And as I'm sure right now it's not bad. Right now it was pretty bad most of the day, and it started clearing up. I've got a nice hot cup of coffee that helps. I also picked up a little cold over the weekend too, or it could be the bullfuck virus, COVID. I didn't have my mask on. That's why I didn't have my mask on. Hey Corey, those wildfires you guys are having, is that settled down now? I love it. It's obvious that's arson. Every time you have a big wildfire like that, it's climate change Nazis set shit on fire in order to push the climate change agenda. Hey, look at all the smoke. We got to do something about it. They've already admit there was arson, and yet your stupid dip fuck, commie, dictator, Justin Trudeau, of course, it's just on climate change as per the script. So, and all that smoke floated over to our northeast, so all the New Yorkers are complaining about it all weekend. Good, fuck them. Let them have some bad air. Our air's been fine. Speaking of climate change, they've definitely turned the harp around on us, and we've got all the Seattle weather down here in Southern California. It's been, usually in June, we have something called June gloom, which is a thick marine layer that builds up, and it's usually gone by about 10 o'clock in the morning or so, especially out here in the valley. Well, it's been a lot different. Now, the June gloom has not only hung around and moved inland, it's been drizzling and raining overnight, and that's fucking unusual. So, and the temperatures have been much cooler, so hey, you know what? I'll take some cooler temps. It would be nice to see the goddamn sun come out as it's supposed to. But again, the climate change kooks that will do anything they can to prove there's climate change, including fucking with the weather, which, they do. They seed the clouds. They have machines that do it. The news media will keep denying it all they want, even though there's plenty of video on it. But, Tater, we've got your goddamn weather. You get the 80-degree weather, and we've got the drizzle and the depressing shit. They're trying to make more people kill themselves here with the depressing weather. Hey, what is this? Hey, you know what? Good. I'm fine with that. If you're gonna get a bunch of useless fucking people want to off themselves, I'm okay with that. Friday was peak smog in NYC. New York sucks anyway. I mean, poor New York. Anything that has to do New York, it's always poor New York. Well, you know what? New York did it to itself. Fuck New York. Fuck New York. Fuck New York. I will say it till the cows come home. Fuck New York. Fuck all your teams. Fuck all your fans. Fuck you. Fuck your politicians. Fuck your whole city. That place sucks, all right? Every time I've gone there, it's been a worse disaster than the previous time I've had to go there. I fucking hate that place. I like Chicago more. Speaking of Chicago, here's Post Kebab. What's up? Fuck New York. Fuck New Yorkers and fuck New York. My dad came from New York. I'm not saying fuck my dad because he's long been out of New York. I'm saying fuck all these New Yorkers. You see them. If you have a local sports team and a New York team is playing your team, look who goes to the stands. You got all these New York either transplants or people that wish they were from New York because they've been beaten over the head by the media. Since a lot of the media companies are based in New York, that New York is the best city in the world. It's not by a long shot. Fresno is better than New York, all right? Sacramento is better than fucking New York. Anything is better than fucking New York. New York sucks. New York sucks. Couldn't pay me to go back to that shithole fucking place. I'd rather go to San Francisco, all right? And we'll get to San Francisco. They're in the news. Not for any good reasons either. Sorry, a bunch of a cough drop. I don't want to cough during the show here. Of course, I could always just shut the mic off. Boop, boop. There we go. Anyway, their pizza's dog shit. Yeah, they always come over here. JLM LA is way better than fucking New York. All right? At least it's spread out enough where you can avoid the shitty areas of it. All right? New York, you're all bunched up together. You can't get out of there. JLM, I've lived in LA all my life. I can tell you, yes, parts of it suck, parts of it are good. All right? Don't believe everything you say in the media. I've been to New York enough times to know it sucks. I don't need the media to tell me how much it sucks, although they'll never tell you. They'll just say, oh, it's great. It's mostly peaceful, except for all the subway shootings and the muggings and the robberies and everything else. And now the smog. Hollywood's always been a shithole, okay? And the industry of Hollywood is not the same as the part of the town in LA that the studios are located in, all right? Because Hollywood is everywhere. By the way, a lot of the shit you see on TV is filmed in New York, okay? And Vancouver, so let's not get that twisted, all right? Because you know why? Because it's too expensive to shoot it here. Yeah, I know. We have the best pizza in the world. Now, you know, I've had good pizza in a lot of places in the world. It's not always New York. I've had shitty pizza in New York, too. All right? By the way, the pizza in New York, way more rat turds than anywhere else in the country. Oh, Yankee fans? Oh, Yankee fans anywhere. The Yankees were just here playing the Dodgers last weekend. So you can imagine what a shit show that was. And, of course, unfortunately, the Dodgers have been kind of sucking lately, and then New York took 2 out of 3. So, oh, JLM. Oh, you're right about that. The media telling us how great New York is. Yeah. And by the way, the only things that a lot of people know about LA is, you know, again, the flashy stuff. The media always shows you Beverly Hills and all the ritzy areas. And Hollywood, you know, maybe from 30 years ago when it was actually tolerable. Hollywood, you do not want to go to. I'm always amazed when I see these dumbass tourists get off the fucking bus and walk in the streets of Hollywood. Hollywood sucks. Sucks. It's fucked for a long time. Really sucks now. All right? It's really sucked now. That's why, Wiz, you're from the Caribbean. I remember that. You're probably the best spot out of the rest of us, sir. I'll tell you what. I don't think you don't have to put up with a lot of the nonsense that we do around here. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to shit. I did a job for a Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines about 30 years ago. I got to visit a lot of those places. Antigua was particularly nice, and Martinique. Barbados is kind of a shithole. St. Thomas is okay, and I've been to San Juan, Puerto Rico a few times. So I've been in the area. I like it out there. Better than New York. Anywhere is better than New York. I've been in a lot of places in the Midwest. Better than New York. All right, better than fucking New York. Reno, Nevada, better than New York. Okay, I mean, the list could go on and on and on. All right. Tater, I've been to Seattle many times, including the couple of Gary Aduno events that have been up there. Always like it up there, even regardless of the bums and all the other nonsense. I've never had a problem with that over there. I always come out of Seattle with having had a good time. So San Diego, I still love, even though it's turned commie. It used to be the last of the least commie big cities in California, but it's turned commie. Because George Soros has bought the whole country, pretty much. George Soros. By the way, you know, for those thinking that George Soros, once he kicks the bucket, finally thinks no, his son is looking to inherit the entire Soros fortune. He's going to take over his dad's great work of installing liberal bullshit all over the fucking place. Gotta make it. What's up? So what's this gay shit at the White House? Oh, you don't know? It's the same gay shit that's all around the rest of the country, Bob. Certainly you've seen in Chicago somewhere, all right? Anywhere is a lot of money for something. Yeah, nowadays it is, yeah. Nowadays it is. But, okay, yeah, old Joe, of course, because he's been corrupted and our country's been taken over. This is communist propaganda. Look at all these ugly colors that are under the rainbow now. Again, I love how the libs always say, "Oh, when do you hate rainbows?" It's not about fucking rainbows. Rainbows, actual rainbows are cool. Anything involving nature is cool. This is not nature going on here. This is propaganda. All right? And all these bought and paid shills love nothing more than pushing it. And I know you're sick of this and I'm sick of this. But you're not allowed to say you're sick of this. Well, fuck it. I'm saying I'm sick of it. Sick of it. We don't need months. Enough. Again, can people just be what they are and leave us the fuck alone? It's not about that anymore. It's not about tolerance and acceptance anymore. Because anytime you question this shit, anytime you start asking questions or pointing out, hey man, something ain't right with any of this, do they seem very tolerant and accepting of you? Hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. You're a homophobe, a transphobe, a white supremacist, a racist. The usual fucking, you're this, you're that, you're the other. And it's a cult. It's turned into a goddamn cult. Right? A lot of the gay people do not want this. A lot of the gay people were just minding their own business and fine with it, and we were fine with it. And now it's shoved in your face every 10 seconds, even before Pride Month ever got here. And of course, our communist, dumbass, vegetable fucking president and this pig wife of his has to come out and here we go. By the way, this is where you're going to see that lovely rainbow plus all of this flag draped over the American flag at the White House. So they've taken over. We've sold out.
One of the most exciting events at the White House.
Ugh.
But this year we wanted to do something a little different than before.
Oh, gee, I can barely hear. Isn't that a shame?
That recognizes the
I'll fix that.
the activists of this movement.
We must hear her shrill voice.
All-American picnic here on the South Lawn. Celebrating.
It doesn't sound like they drew a huge crowd, by the way. You're expected. You're supposed to think like these look like the same paid extras they have at the Super Bowl whenever the halftime performance comes out. Like the trained seals that clap and cheer for fucking everything, whatever they're told to. Does this guy really want to be there? Wow, look, nobody respects these people. Any of these, nobody respects you too. And of course, you have the black folks up there as props because that's what you fucking people do. Every fucking time. Let's see here. Oh, I got to my screen. There we go. It's a little too small. There we go. By the way, I accidentally I didn't even try to put this rainbow shit on the Big Angry Phil name. It's kind of turned out that way. It's like, you know what? That kind of works for what we're talking about here. Perfect. Do you think that's his wife? Can you imagine them? Ugh, good Lord. Paparazzi. Yeah, no, these are all paid trade seals. If this was a Trump rally, you would have no problem drawing a crowd.
America's LGBTQ families.
Woo! Oh, we're supposed to cheer for that? Hey, you forgot the I, the A, and the 8 pluses that they've added since then.
We're great.
By the way, don't you love the signers? Why do we have these signers? Isn't that why we have closed captioning now? You can read the words on the screen. Do we need these people now? Remember how they all showed up during the bullfuck virus every time your stupid mayor or governor said, "Oh, we need to wear masks and you need to stay inside." And all these people would be echoing or pretending to. Yeah, they're all taking. Oh my God, it's Jill Biden world. This would be crickets unless they were paid to be there, right? This would be the WNBA crowd. Oh, by the way, we have a good WNBA story coming up. If you're wondering why Megan Rapinoe was in the thumbnail, there's a reason for that.
To the Gill Foundation who helped make today possible, as well as all of those organizations.
God, is she a fucking pig? Look at this turkey neck. Jeez, a turkey doesn't have a turkey neck like that. Good God damn. How do you look older than Joe? How is that possible? Who are these? They look like lizard people. They're lizard people. They look like it. I think she dropped a tail on the way up the stage.
Who work to bring hundreds of families together from across our country.
Oh, hundreds of families, is that what I'm looking at? By the way, that crowd there sure didn't look very diverse, did it? A lot of white hands going on there. Probably had to do some last-minute extras casting there. Because the black people don't show up to this shit.
such an honor to be here with all of you and to see
Single mom does not a family make. Agreed. 1 in 10 million are deaf. Huh? Couldn't resist.
so many of our friends. And as I
Look at is she, do you think she's really interpreting what she's saying, or she's really saying like, fuck this cracker, fuck this white lady, fuck this Karen? She's got way too much of a smile to match whatever she's saying here. Just saying. I mean, not that I blame her. I'd be doing the same thing. You think anybody's going to call her out on it? Fuck no. Secret Service and costumes? No. JLM, I would agree with that, but I think they've been assigned to another place, which we'll get into in a second.
around at this
Looks like a peacock threw up on her dress, says Wiz. Ah, yeah. Poor peacock.
crowd, I'm reminded that
I think she
you're not
killed like 5 peacocks to make that outfit. You know, but she's an animal lover, I guess.
just leaders and icons. Your parents trying to figure out what to make for tonight's dinner.
I thought she was going to say her parents trying to figure out what gender you are. I thought she was, look at this bullshit here. Yeah, it's against the flag code, but yeah, but this is perfectly okay. Get that fucking bullshit out of there. This is such propaganda. It's like, remember we did that weird press conference and everything was red behind him, like it was some kind of complete satanic fucking nonsense. Yeah, where's the wheelchair? Look at that. She has to stand on an apple box, even with the platform shoes and everything. So does he. That's probably why it's there. Let's see. Does it look like he shit his pants yet? I can't tell.
Your kids who are hoping to spend
Your kids need their hair sniffed right now. Get up here so Joe can sniff their hair.
every minute at the
I don't want. I'm tired of hearing these people talk about. We don't want you anywhere near kids. Okay, leave kids alone. Why can't they just leave kids alone? No, it's too late. It's out. It's out.
pool this summer. And your
Did she make a joke? Why are they laughing? What did she say that was funny? What did I miss? Is it that nervous Kamala Harris laughter, or was there literally a sign that lit up that says "laugh" on it?
to make for tonight's dinner.
Oh yeah, single moms are really preparing dinner, right? They open a can of SpaghettiOs. Here you go, motherfuckers. That's gonna last you a week.
Your kids who are hoping to spend every minute at the pool this summer. And
What the fuck was funny about that? What was funny about that? Jesus Christ, these fucking trade seals, man. Look at these people. Look how, god damn, they're all white. Every goddamn one of them. Feds. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I have more feds. They can't draw a real crowd in there. They couldn't even get the extra trade seal extras they would get at the Super Bowl. Nobody wants to go to this shit. Nobody likes these 2 clowns. Nobody. The fuck out of here. Weirdest dinner theater speech, right? You think so, but they keep topping themselves.
your friends who drop off meals when someone is sick.
No, people drop off meals because everybody's too lazy to cook. That's why you have things like DoorDash. And by the way, do you trust those DoorDash people? There was this one lady, this TikTok lady that somebody was making fun of. She was talking about, if I have to go to a house and I see a Ron DeSantis sign or a Trump sign or something, I put the meal way at the end of the driveway. That'll show those dumb conservatives. Yeah, that's who's bringing your fucking DoorDash. These people are so out of touch. Yeah, people that bring your meals when you're sick. No, people are bringing meals because when you locked everything down for the bullfuck virus, they couldn't go anywhere, and then they got used to that, and they just expect everything to be delivered to them hand and foot.
All of us wants whatever.
Jill, you need to wipe my ass. I think somebody needs to wipe hers too. I don't know who shits their pants more. At least they have the token black family that says, "Ike, what's up?" Yeah, I know. That's the first thing I noticed out there. Of course, they gotta have the props. Notice they didn't sprinkle a lot of them in the audience though, did they? They figured we wouldn't see that. As much as we think, oh, these are just real people out there, just oohing and awing for the president and the first lady that nobody voted for.
Everyone else wants the chance to be who
Mashed
we
taters.
are. And love who we
We got President Mashed Tater right there. I don't know what you'd call her. I wouldn't even call her the first lady. I think this might be Jane Fonda right here. That's why she's always in Washington D.C. all the time. That's her acting gig. She's been playing the first lady for the last couple of years.
love and make a good life for our families.
Look at that. The signer is fascinating me. She's not even saying
All
nothing.
of
And
us
what is all this
deserve
shit she's
that.
doing here?
We know that this year's Pride is caught between the push and pull of progress.
Oh, shut up. It's Pride Month because it's always fucking Pride Month. And every year you mash it down our throat earlier and fucking earlier till we fucking barf it up.
Outside the gates of this house are those who want to
All them white people are getting suntanned. You'd think. These are people from the Northeast. They usually can't be in the sun longer than 5 minutes or they burn.
drag our
Us people in California, we know how to handle the sun. At least we used to until the sun hasn't been out about a month around here.
country backwards. And so many battles yet to be brave.
Oh, boo, ooh, backwards, Republicans, boo. Hey, I'm all about boo Republicans. Republicans are just like you fucking people. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same.
But today, we're not here to be strong. We're not here to be
You're not here to be strong. You're never there to be strong. When have you ever been strong? When have you ever shown strength? Except when old Joe gets up there and yells at the clouds like an old man.
Even though for so many of you, just coming to this event is an act of bravery.
We came here because you told us to. We came here because we got we answered the extra tags on the light post outside. Say, hey, do you want to be an extra at the old Joe event? Come on, call this number 1-800 go fuck yourself.
Today we are here to find joy.
The least joyous people in the world here to find joy. Cheer, seals, cheer. Woo! Get the fuck out of here.
We want our kids.
This lady's killing me. You know what? Let me take the no lady off because I want to see more of the screener. Here, let's turn her ugly face out of there. There we go. Just watch the screener during the signer. Get the fuck out of here. Do they have an applause sign? Yeah, I think there's a stage manager kind of off camera who tells them to do it. I know how this shit works. I've done shit like this. We did a Oprah block party in Chicago, fucking when they were trying to get the Olympic bid. We had a whole 10,000 trained SEALs came in, and we had choreographers all up and down the street to tell them when to clap and all this stuff. It's show business, it's horse shit. These aren't real fucking people out there. Look at that. I guarantee you there's nobody behind that line right there. You can't fill these events. Nobody wants to go to this stuff.
Just to be kids.
Paid me $50 at a bag lunch. Corey, exactly. That's how it works. When we have to hire non-union extras, that's exactly what we do.
It's running around and, hey, eating too much sugar.
Oh, she made another funny. Well, she's doing better than Amy Schumer would do. I'll tell you what.
Laugh with the friends that we wish we saw more often. To find solace in the arms of people who see us for who we are.
Frauds.
To celebrate the beauty and the resilience of this community.
And within the white people, racist. Oh, yeah. Old Joe. We've seen how racist he is, man. He can't hide his old speeches. The media tries to, but, the internet has the fucking receipts.
The author, I'm an English teacher. You had to get a little bit.
She's an English teacher. That should scare the fuck out of you.
Rita Mae Brown once wrote, "Every day you're alive and someone loves you is..."
How ironic. She said, every day you're alive. Meanwhile, old Joe always looks like he's got a foot inside the grave. You ever wait for him to kick off. That's why you keep pushing him to run again. You fucking succubus. Jesus Christ.
Miracle.
That voice is killing my chunky. Why'd you have a chunky to start with, Tater? You shouldn't have had a chunky in the first place, dude. Well, coming into this show? Jesus, that's scaring me. Tater talking about he got a chunky before he comes in.
Say loud and clear that...
Maybe if I was doing a game stream, okay. Hey, Mario's up there. I think I'd be scared of that, too.
You belong. That you are beautiful. That you are loved.
Oh, God. Again, do these people love anybody who's kind of asking questions or slightly opposed to this at all? No. You fucking hate our guts. You call us terrorists. You call us racist. You call us homophobes. Fuck you. Talk about this. It's got shit to do with love. It's got everything to do with fucking propaganda and fucking indoctrination. Indoctrination. Thank you. Oof. Rocket Blast, hello. I'm sounding as dumb as they are. It's rubbing off on me.
That's the miracle that carries us.
Hey, Mario brought you in. Sorry, I'm not doing Mario here.
Hope.
I'm definitely doing other cartoon characters, but not Mario.
the
I don't think this is more of a Joe would be more of a Koopa. Like, who's the oldest Koopa kid? Ludwig von Koopa, right?
future that we all want, that strengthen us.
The one with the
for
gray
the fights
ears.
ahead. And when
Look
you
at this.
leave
The
here
cider
to
is
go
killing me.
back
I
to
fucking
the
love
place
these
that
people.
needs so
You know
much
goddamn well
change,
they're not signing whatever this
take
dumb bitch is
that
saying.
miracle with you. Let it remind you that you don't have to face
It's a miracle her husband is still alive. That's a fucking miracle.
those battles alone. You are never alone, and you are.
Hey, Rocket Blast. Next game stream I do, which will be sometime this week, probably either Wednesday or Thursday night. I'm going to finish Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm up to the last floor on that one. We'll do it together. Look at that.
Loved. Thank you for celebrating
General
with
Sorrow.
us
Hello.
today.
Some's who's more of a tard? Her, him, or her?
And now,
At least she's having fun with it.
please welcome
And got paid to do it.
Scarlett Harvey, a health and fitness coach from Texas, who is
Texas. Oh, we're not allowed to mention that state. When does old Joe get up to talk? That's all I want to hear. When is old stupid Joe? Is he up there now? Get up there, you dumb old codger. Here's my husband. Watch him stand around. Huh? Is that me? Here he is. Hey, the audio is good. The audio's been cut off. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. They already know he's going to fuck up. Where's the audio? Really? They're going to kill the audio now? Are you fucking kidding me? They don't want us to make fun of it. They killed the audio. Are you fucking shitting me? You got to be shitting me. Does it ever work? Or do they just cut his mic?
It's simple.
There it goes. They turned his mic off. Holy shit. How long does he know until it fucking starts working?
I've never seen that before. I looked at my dad. He looked back.
Okay. Oh, God. He's rambling about his fucking dad already. Jesus Christ. The mic didn't work. Yeah. Everybody respects this president, right? The fuck? They turned the mic off. It's like, oh, God. He's going to say something dumb. Just kill it. Okay. I guess the media's watching. I guess we're putting it on. Of course, he speaks so goddamn softly half of the time. Then he starts yelling like at the top of his lungs. Now I got to turn him up. Now I got to go in my goddamn fucking settings and turn him up past the fucking where the monitor would allow me to turn it up. Because old Joe can't fucking enunciate.
Hercules building was there. All these major corporations. I was getting out of the car to go in the city hall.
He's telling a story that's going nowhere. He's Grandpa Simpson. That's exactly who he is. I have it turned up all the way as much as I can. This motherfucker does not know how to speak. He either speaks too softly or too loudly.
One went to the Hercules building, and I never seen
And
that
whoever's mixing this in the background obviously fell asleep. Thank you, Rocket Blast.
before. I looked at my dad.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody like, share, hit that notification bell. God damn it. Joe's getting me to talk like him. Subscribe. I keep dropping subs. I don't even care at this point. It's a YouTube fucking thing. Because we got somebody worse than Susan Wiki at the helm.
Dad, he looked back at me and said, "It's simple. They love each other."
That's not Joe. Oh, this is the stunt double Joe, right? This is the one that falls that doesn't die, right? Yeah.
It's simple. To me, it's that simple.
To us, you're that simple.
It's that straightforward. Scarlett, thank you
He still sounds like the old Joe.
for introducing me and for the
What is he doing with his hands? Is he picking his ass? What's he doing back there? Are you picking dingleberries? Did you shit your pants? Trying to see where the wet spot is? What's he doing back there?
hope and optimism you and your family represent for our entire country. And to all of you, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Yeah, isn't this the same Joe that was vehemently against homosexuals getting married 30 years ago? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That tape exists. He wants to pretend he didn't say that. It was you old bastard.
Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride
Oh,
Life.
now he's speaking up. Jesus Christ. What a fucking asshole.
We're joined today by leaders across our administration,
Uh-oh.
which
The adrenochrome kicking
has
in.
more proud staff at every level than any
Yes, he has to let you know that he has more gays and people of color, and anybody except people who know how to do their job.
administration in American history.
Like, even the trade seals aren't even cheering anymore. It's like, yeah, can we get our money now? It's getting hot out here. Let's get out of here. Christ's sakes.
Our Secretary of Transportation.
Our second. Oh, you mean Pete Buttplug? You're gonna tout his great works. We've had the worst train disasters under her watch, the worst flight delays under his watch, the worst road conditions under his watch. We're gonna tout the great jobs he's doing. All he's doing is get fucked in the ass, just like us.
Pete Buttigieg.
Jesus Christ. Do we have Sylvester the Cat as president? Fuck it. That's despicable.
And we have the first and second transgender Americans to be confirmed by the United States Senate in history.
Oh, you mean the guy that keeps getting arrested for stealing luggage at the airport? Is that what you're talking about? That and Rear Admiral, whatever that weird fake admiral you put in there? Jesus Christ. Is this anything to be proud of, you cocksucker?
Assistant Secretary of Health and Human Services.
Oh, Rachel Levine. Yeah, that's who he's saying. Yeah. Remember that weird tranny that kept getting busted, stealing people's luggage? He's proud of that.
Rachel Levine.
Big ugly tranny. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't fucking fake and phony. Trade seals out there.
And Undersecretary of Defense Sean Skeely.
Oh, we have a gay Secretary of Defense now? That explains everything.
And by the way,
now he speaks it. Now he yells too fucking loud. Now it's distorted.
By the way, I'm proud that back home.
He needs to go back to school for talking. He needs to just fucking lay down and never come outside is what he needs to do.
Home in Delaware, the first transgender state legislator in American history.
He's so proud of this transgender. These people suck at their jobs. I don't care what they are. They suck. They suck. I don't give a fuck if they're goddamn transgender. Do a fucking better job. Everything is falling the fuck apart, which is exactly what they want.
Sam McBride.
A transgender named Sam McBride. McBride, yeah. Not a made-up name at all.
I also want to thank two people who couldn't be here, but who
could be here because they had anything better to do.
Made this possible. My dear friend Tim Gill and his husband Scott Miller.
Oh, God. Tim Gill and his husband. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised you're going to have Scott Wiener there from California. They suck off the job, too. Yes, they do.
As my ambassador to Switzerland.
And again, that should be their business. If they want to do that, fine. Why do I have to know about it? Why does anybody have to acknowledge it? Just do what you do and leave us out of it. Jesus Christ. Diversity and competence. You got that right, Jay. The only one who's doing a good job is the signer because you know she's just bullshitting her way through it and really just laughing at this old cracker up here, as we are.
It's wonderful to welcome all of you to over 1,000 Americans from all across
1,000 Americans, 1,000 paid extras, taxpayer paid extras.
The country. We're gathered here today to honor the extraordinary, and I'm not being solicitous.
Anytime he says he's not being, he is being. Anytime he's not joking, he is joking.
Extraordinary courage and contribution.
What is courage? None of this is courageous. This is all propaganda. There's all shit shoved down your goddamn throat, and you're going to have to deal with it whether you want to or not. That's not fucking courage. You know what's courage? Somebody like me asking questions. But you don't want that. We're called fucking white supremacists and racists and homophobes if we dare ask questions like, what the fuck are you doing? What are these extra muted, awful colors, turd color especially, under all this? How many more are you going to add under there that don't make any sense? Notice how the white one's on the bottom, too. That's no accident.
Contribution of LGBTQ community.
LGBTQ. He never stops yapping. Once he gets going, it's hard to shut him up.
To celebrate.
I'm just here for the mistakes. That's what we're all waiting for because you know he's going to make a couple.
Their legacy and their progress.
What progress? Fucking up the ass? Why is that progress? Okay, you like fucking up the ass? Fine. Why do I have to know about it? Why do you have to go out? Why do I have to have parades about it? Why do I have to see half-naked dudes marching down the street? Why do they have to be reading to kids? Why do I have to be around kids at all? And why are these single mom feminists keep dragging these kids to these things? We used to have something called Child Protective Services. I wonder what happened to that.
We welcome to the largest Pride Month celebration ever held at the White House. But
yeah, until next year.
Just the beginning.
And largest because we had to fly in people because nobody would show up for it. Yeah, really diverse crowd again, right? Maybe you should hire some more feds of color here to pepper your fake crowd of cheering idiots.
Jill and I, Kamala and Doug, the entire administration.
Kamala and Doug. You mean Doug and Jill, right? Remember how those motherfuckers were tongue kissing.
Doing everything we can to advance equality.
Equality? Fuck. You're shutting everybody else out in the country and sucking this cock, which is, it goes without saying. It's equality. You've been nothing but divisive, you piece of shit. Talking about equality. You're making like the majority is this and the rest of us don't fucking matter. That's what you're fucking making it to be. Are you trying to say you're gay, Joe? Just come out and say it if that's the case. Just come out and say it. Oh, the man who shunned the homosexuals getting married in the 90s is now got to atone for his sins by doing all this. Did you guys hear about that fucking I think it was a relief pitcher on the Blue Jays, right? He put out a tweet and he was how tired he was of Pride Month and all the Pride stuff they're doing in the Toronto ball games, and then he got called out on it and he had to do one of those fake ass apologies that they have to do, and then they made him not throw out the first pitch, but be a catcher as some drag queen throughout the first pitch. And then after he did all that, they cut him from the team. That's why you never, ever apologize to the fucking wokies. Ever the fuck ever. Ever. We're all dumber for having listened to this. Hey, I didn't make it up. This is your fucking president talking. This is your fucking president, Bob. Not my fucking president. I didn't vote for this jackoff. I didn't vote for Trump either. I always leave that blank because nobody ever runs for fucking president.
LGBTQ community in our nation, the entire nation. As commander-in-chief, I always...
By the way, that's the choice we're going to get again this time. Oh, boy, isn't that fucking great.
Proud to have ended the ban on transgender Americans.
Transjester Americans. Or maybe he said transistor Americans. Either way, he fucked that up. The one thing he really had to hammer home, he blew it, right? Transjester Americans. That's what we should call them from now on.
The entire nation. As commander-in-chief...
But let's see how she signs transgender Americans. Let's see if she picked that up.
Chief, I was proud to have ended the ban on transgender Americans.
Did she just do a what the fuck on him? Ain't my retard.
Transgender.
Ain't my retard.
Americans serving in the United
I voted for
States
the other
military.
retard.
I signed historic executive order strengthening civil rights protections for... He's running from me. I don't know where he's going.
Who's running? A little kid? He's following a little kid running. He's scared of you old man. You know he knows what you're all about. Somebody dragged their kid to this thing.
Do that again, man. You're a sprinter. You can.
God, when Joe tries to make jokes, I'm not joking. Transjester Americans. That should be the title of the show, right?
I don't know. He's running to something or from something. I don't know.
He's running from you old codger. He knows he want to fuck him in the ass for Pride Month.
Well, look
at the fucking signer can't even with a straight face.
And the justice system. We're combating dangerous and cruel practices of conversion.
Cool pleasures. Oh God, he's starting to get that mush mouth that we all love so much.
Therapy. We're launching a new national strategy to end HIV epidemic by 2030.
Oh, by 2030. Oh, the same year you want to fucking get us all driving electric cars, to be carbon neutral, all the other dumb fuck goals that are killing everybody. Oh, you're going to be AIDS? Why don't you tell them to stop butt fucking? Huh? Why'd you tell them that? Just come around and say, hey, stop butt fucking. You going to do that, Joe? Huh? No, you're not going to do that.
By 2030.
I thought that's how the monkeypox started. Isn't that how the monkeypox started? What happened to the old monkeypox, huh? Boy, did that disappear quickly, huh? They couldn't load us up with a panic fear about that bullshit, could they? They're working on the next thing. Wait till this election starts kicking in. Watch the next bullfuck virus start floating around.
We're working with communities to
kid they threw onto the stage, the sacrificial lamb, right?
treat and contain the Mpox outbreak.
I'm pretty sure the sign ladies just making shit. Oh, they always do. Yeah, you know they're making shit up.
We're ending the disgraceful practice of banning gay.
You're ending the disgrace. What?
Bisexual men from donating blood.
Yeah, nobody wants AIDS blood, Joe. It's not a disgraceful practice. This is something you would have been against all of this stuff with your 30-year-old ass, all right? The one that wasn't so fucking ultra lefty to pander to everybody.
Making human rights for LGBTQ.
His brain is in 1987. I wish it would have been in better shape.
People around the world.
He was actually a moderate back then. It wasn't right about everything, but he, Look where he's at now. He's a mush brain and he's ultra left by design.
Not just here, around the world, a top priority for my foreign policy, including a review of our engagement with Uganda following its recent anti-gay law.
Uganda? Are we getting into war with Uganda now? You know, most of the African countries are not homosexual friendly. Most of them are not. You know, the African, you know, the people of color you always pander to all the time. Giving speed. What's up?
The most extreme in the world.
Oh God, he's gonna get in a war with Uganda now. You know where Uganda is on the map? Really? With that, you know, go. You know what? Do it. Get in a war with an African country. Watch your approval rate drop even more down the toilet.
And last December, we felt such pride here in the South Lawn when I signed the historic Respect for Marriage Act.
Oh God! Oh, again. You were goddamn dead set against gay marriage some 30 years ago, if even more recent than that. But now respect for marriage, you don't respect anything. This is all such horse fucking shit, fucking propaganda, communist nonsense that you're just reading and completely fucking up as you read it.
Protects the marriage of same-sex and interracial couples.
Protects the marriage. Fucking gay people don't like getting married any more than straight people do nowadays. They get married, they realize how much it sucks, and they say, what the fuck, this ain't for me. What the fuck would you need to protect marriage for? The economy is in the toilet, you old bastard. Protect that. God damn it, this fucking pandering bullshit. And again, how big of the population is the gay population in this country? It's not that fucking big. Regardless of what the media wants to tell you.
For all the progress we made,
Uganda Knuckles does not approve of this message. Oh, shit.
Real challenges still remain. When a person can be married in the morning and thrown out of a restaurant for being gay in the afternoon, something...
Oh, where does that fucking happen? Where does that happen, Joe? How about people that voted for Trump thrown out of fucking restaurants or not being served at all, huh? How about that shit? That actually goes on. What is this bullshit? You're gay, you get married in the morning, you're thrown out. What is he talking about? What fucking bullshit scenarios is this?
It is still very wrong in America.
You're very wrong in America.
That's why
You clear my throat.
Congress must pass and send me the Equality Act.
Oh, which Equality Act is it this time, Joe? The Indigenous Peoples Equality Act, the People of Color Equality Act, the non-binary, once removed fucking... just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. You fucking old bastard. Who voted for this motherfucker? Nobody. God damn it. No fucking buddy.
To qualify protections for the LGBT community. Joining us today are survivors of Club Q and Pulse.
Bullshit.
The shootings that took place.
Bullshit.
Remind us.
Bullshit.
Why we must fully implement the significant gun law that we passed.
Tell them to stop butt fucking.
Most significant in 30 years that I signed. But. That could have come at a better time, right? But. Fucking. It's not done yet. We have to ban assault weapons.
Oh God, he's going right to that, is he? Ban assault weapons, yeah, that'll stop all the shootings. Yeah, it's not gonna keep them out of your trained marksmen that are usually at a lot of these shootings, is it? There, old Joe. Did he say cuties? He might have.
You know, when families across the country face excruciating decisions to relocate to a different state to protect their child.
This bitch is really earning her money, isn't she?
LGBTQ laws, we have to act. We have to act as a...
Yeah, why'd you start acting like a president? Can you do that? You've been a shitty job doing that, aren't you?
Nation. We need to push back against the hundreds of callous and cynical bills and laws introduced in states targeting transgender children.
Targeting transgender children. There should be any fucking transgender children. You think they made that decision on their own? No. They were forced to by their feminist mom who always wanted a girl, not a boy, or by social media who's been engineering this shit for years. All right? There should be transgender children. The parents... and it's usually parent because ain't no dad in the picture. Unless it's two dads. That kid should be taken the fuck away. There should be no transgender fucking children, all right? And to hear him talk about children in any context is already creepy enough.
Terrifying families and criminalizing doctors and nurses.
Oh, really? Like you did, the ones that came out against the vaccines. Those doctors and nurses, when you threw off of social media and arrested those? Tell me more, Joe.
These bills and laws attack the most basic values.
Getting hormone blockers for your 6-year-old child is not basic values. That's insanity. Okay? It's not fucking basic values. I don't care what the Chinese government wrote in your script there. That is fucking nuts.
And freedoms we have as Americans. That's not hyperbole. It's a fact.
Every time he says it's not, it is.
The right to
Who's talking behind him, by the way? It's almost like you can hear somebody talking to his earpiece, telling him what to say.
be yourself. The right to make.
You know what? We have no problem with that. Be yourself, but don't fucking involve me in it, okay? Do what you want to do and leave me out of it. I don't want to hear. I don't want the parades. I don't want the notice me. Look at me. I need a parade. I need a Pride Month. I need it. Fuck you. Just do what you got to do and leave me the fuck out of it. Leave me alone. That's all we want. Leave us alone. I'm talking to you, Joe Blow.
Make your own health decisions.
Yeah, I would love to. Jesus fucking Christ. Really? The same guy that said, get the vax, 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 or you're going to lose your fucking job, is going to tell me, oh, we should have people making their own health decisions. Fuck you.
The right to raise your own children.
Who doesn't fucking have that right? He's just making up shit now. I mean, all this shit is made up. I mean, let's face it. This is all controlled chaos. This is all just used to divide more fucking people. It's all this is. All right? Don't buy into it. This is all absolute horseshit. Those people in that crowd are fake. They're paid to be there.
I recognize for a lot of folks across this country.
You don't recognize jack shit. All you do is talk about your dad and your time in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and ice cream. That's all you fucking know about. And sniffing hair.
Maybe it's not you, your kid, your family member going through whatever a transgender child and
No, because my family is fucking normal.
family's going through. But
Going through. Nobody will force them. Nobody said, hey, I gotta change my sex. Oh my God. Nobody's making them do shit. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. There, I gotta do it 4 times.
I think we all agree, if it were you, you'd want the space to figure it out.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I want. I want my space. I want my space away from you people telling us what to fucking do, telling us what I need to believe in, tell us who my heroes need to be. That's all you fucking people do. Telling us I need to fucking worship all these 8,000 colors that are now in this fucking flag. Fuck you. You shit your pants. You shit your fucking pants. I ain't listening to a goddamn thing you say. And neither is that signer up there. She's making shit up, and we all know it.
With your family and your doctor not being told by anybody.
Yeah, except for Pfizer. That's all they're who allowed to be told things by. Look at that. The trade seals in the back aren't even clapping anymore. They're like, dude, it's 95 degrees out here. Can we get the fuck out of here already?
Look, I think we can all agree. No.
Oh, are they serving cocktails at this thing? Look at this. This guy's holding a drink. Clearly, these are all staffers. You know what I mean? These are all White House staffers or just feds. People, the fucking F.
You are loved.
Uh-huh.
You are heard. You are understood. And you belong.
Mm-hmm. That's the President of the United States echoing this exact fucking sentiment.
We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people.
I can't tell the difference.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need.
No, Bob, that was a loop. That was her doing. That was here doing that for 3 minutes, and now here's him.
You are heard. You are understood.
Wow, that's a broken human. Which one,
And
Joe
you
or that lady?
belong.
I can't tell which one's worse. It's the same fucking thing. It's the
As I
same
made clear,
thing.
including in my State of the Union address, your president, my entire administration has your back.
I don't want him having anybody's back.
We see who you are. Made
Queers.
in the image of God,
That was 30-year-old ago, Joe Biden.
deserving of dignity, respect, and support. 2 days ago,
That's not a bad word. It's what the Q stands for. By the way, are they going to rethink the bi? Because I would assume there's two genders.
I announced a series of new initiatives we're taking to protect the LGBTQ
You can hear fucking somebody talking to his earpiece. Jesus Christ, Joe. Put the mic on the other side where the earpiece is not.
community. First, ensuring your physical safety.
Oh, what are you going to do for the rest of the Americans, Joe? Were you still going to get killed and shot at and stabbed? You're just going to take care of the LGBTQ.
Whether
Speechwriters that have ideas. I know it's like, remember that South Park where they were making fun of Family Guy? They actually pulled that episode off of the streaming service. You can't see it. It was called Cartoon Wars. And it was a two-part. South Park was making fun of Family Guy, pretty much saying all those cutaway jokes. You know, a bunch of manatees just pick some random balls out of a pool and put it in a slot, and that's how they come up with the jokes. That's what the speechwriter is doing here.
you're organizing a pride parade, running a small business, or just trying to focus at school.
Running a small business is not the same as running a pride parade. What is he talking about? And we know what contempt he has for people that run small businesses. Remember the lockdowns, Joe? Remember those fucking lovely lockdowns that you people love so much? I fucking do.
You shouldn't have to deal with bomb threats, harassment, and violent attacks.
Yeah, well, tell your feds to stop doing it.
That's why the Department of Homeland Security, with the support of
Why we still have the department in place is beyond me. It was developed after 9/11, which was why 9/11 happened, to develop the Department of Homeland Security and to invade even more civil rights.
the Department of Justice and the Department of Health and Human Services
Yeah, your TSA is doing such a great job at the airport, keeping my toothpaste out of my bag. Thanks, Joe.
launching a safety partnership that's going to provide critical training and support to the community.
What training do I need? Leave him alone. He's a butt fucker. What are you talking about?
Dedicated resources.
I leave everybody alone because I want them to leave me alone. That's how society works. Okay, Joe. When you start making other people more special than others, that's when problems arise.
Better protect.
Can we move on to the WNBA store? Oh, we will in a second, Bob. Hey, have respect for your president, Bob. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Festivals,
Straight face. See what I did there?
marches, community centers, and businesses to better protect healthcare providers serving the community, and help folks report hate crimes. Second, we're taking
Hate crimes. Again, the definition of hate crime is run askew. Who are these people to say? Oh, again, don't you love this again? Propaganda. Just like when they put the Ukrainian flag in the fucking Capitol. Remember they did that shit? Absolute fucking propaganda. And all these people are all paid SEALs. Half of them are feds.
we're taking on these civil rights violations because that's what they are. For example,
Wiz says 11 new Pokemon games have released before he finished talking. Probably. Listen, I'm waiting for another Pokemon Go to let people run into traffic some more. I was enjoying that quite a bit.
we're addressing how the
Ain't my retard. He's not my retard either, Bob. But I'll let the retard speak, and then we'll move on to the next retard. How about that? Oh, by the way, do I still have that paperwork? I still have that sign from fucking Bacon Screen. I lost that shit. I had a piece of paper that said fucking retard on it. I was using on Bacon's show last week, and I fucking lost it. Oh, well, never mind. All right, moving on.
the growing threat to book bans may
Yeah, we don't want to ban. Yeah, we don't want to keep that gay porn in the library. It's very important.
violate the federal civil rights laws when they target
What about To Kill a Mockingbird? You guys banned that quite a while ago.
LGBTQ students or students of color and create hostile classroom environments.
Hostile class. That's called public school, Joe. Have you seen one? Have you seen fucking public schools? There's fights in the classrooms every fucking day because nobody can get along with anybody because you've never made everything so goddamn divisive, you fucking piece of shit. Fucking the lies coming out of this guy's mouth. He has no fucking shame. He has no chill whatsoever. He's an old guy. He should have plenty of chill. He doesn't have any. Darwin is as Darwin does. Public school was a fucking joke when I went to school. And that was in the 80s. It was dangerous then. It's a fucking war zone now, and you made it that way. That's how you want to keep it. And you don't want any armed guards in the fucking, you don't want the teachers armed either. So all these lovely mass shootings you claim to hate so much, you love those mass shootings. Come on. Any excuse to fucking take guns away from American citizens, you'll jump right on it.
Third, we're investing in the future of LGBTQ kids.
There should be a future of LGBT kids. How about just let them fucking grow up and then they can decide what the fuck they are? What the fuck with LGBTQ kids? You guys are grooming like a motherfucker right here in front of everybody.
Last year, we launched a nationwide crisis hotline, the LGBTQ
Oh, yeah. Who's answering those calls? Pete Buttigieg? Is that his job?
youth who are feeling isolated and overwhelmed.
Where? How about the average American family feeling isolated and overwhelmed because they can't pay their bills because of your fucking inflation, Joe? You see grocery fucking prices? Well, of course you have. You have no idea how the world works, you old bastard. Been a fucking politician for 50 years. You live in a bubble. In a fart polluted bubble at that.
If you need help, if you're
If I need help. Pot black.
worried, if you're just concerned, not sure what to do, you need somebody to talk to.
Talk to me. Send your children to talk to me. Wink, wink.
You can now pick up the phone and call 988 and talk to a counselor who can give you help.
Anybody want to try doing that? Call 988, see what happens. Anybody do that? See, somebody call 988 and see what fuck happens. I would love to know. It's probably some kind of Fed snitch line, but yeah. Maybe do it from a payphone.
Don't hesitate to call.
Jill will answer herself. She had nothing else to do.
This year, we're committing more mental health
10%
resources
for the big
and new
guy,
funding for programs
least.
to help families support and affirm their kids. A new federal initiative to address the LGBTQ homelessness. New proposed regulations.
Well, the LGBTQ homelessness. Again, is this a huge problem? How do you know how many of the homeless are gay? Jesus Christ. Yeah, again, we're just going to help them and only them, right? Why don't you start in San Francisco, Joe? There's probably a lot of gay homeless there, right? Or are they all just fucking drug addicts?
Requiring states to protect
That's a lot of money for 30 trillion, isn't it, though? Jesus Christ.
LGBTQ kids in foster care, and so much more.
How about just American? How about Americans? Can he ever say just Americans anymore? That means all Americans. That means gay, straight, people of color, whatever. All Americans. Can he just at least, can he even say that? Can he even say that? No. He's got to pander to one very small group in order to get that very small group to fucking keep. They're going to vote for you anyway. Most of them are fucking dumb libs. They bought this shit hook, line, and sinker.
Let me close with this. I know it's hot out there, and you're probably, when's the man going to finish?
Yeah, if there was a little boy in front of him, he'd finish much quicker, believe me. Oh, gotta laugh at it. He made a joke. Better laugh at it. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. He's proud of that one. Yeah. Don't you dare smile after all this, you fucking son of a bitch.
Let me close with what I see today.
Oh, 4 more years. Again, yeah, the totally 100% real crowd is talking about 4 more years. Okay. Nobody, even most people in your own party don't want 4 more years of you old bastard. Nobody wants it. This is such fucking horseshit. If you believe any of it, you're a retard. I can't make that any more clear, can I? You bunch of you stooges. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves. Paid puppets. Exactly what he is. Absolute disgraceful. Disgraceful. Go fuck yourselves. All you fucking pieces of shit. That's enough of that. That's, yeah, again, I'd rather have more of that. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what. Since,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
what the fuck is
Congratulations
that?
to all
Yeah.
the nominees.
What is
Judge
that?
Ali Khan, I think.
How did it even get to that?
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do, gang, because I don't have an official BRB screen for the news. I'm going to grab some more coffee, and then this will be our BRB because we love this so much because this never gets old. Here we go. Here's our girl. This is President Biden's speechwriter right here. I'll be right back.
They're standing in a circle in the rotunda saying that over and over again. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here.
Mic is
We
off. There it
need
goes. Now the
trans
mic's
people.
on.
We love trans people. Trans people
Here we
belong
go.
here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
Mike Carey, you're new to this. I premiered this a couple of weeks ago and then I put Trigglypuff over and did a real mashup of it. This is her doing this for 3 straight minutes. This is your elected officials, guys. She's a state senator from Nebraska. Yeah. And notice how quickly she cleared the room out. It's like everybody's tired of this nonsense. You know, they that's how you protest something. You do it silently. You just get up and leave. That's what you do. She will be the official BRB screen. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll do that I'll put the intro screen I used last week with the remix song. Maybe I'll do that for next BRB. I try to do BRBs, but I need coffee to get rid of my migraines. Of course, playing Old Joe and then this crazy bitch ain't doing anything to help migraines. All right.
We love trans people.
Well, let's keep her on hold in case we need her again. But let's move on to, speaking of the LGBTQ. Here we go. You know who that is? It's nice and colorful, isn't it? Boy, isn't that nice? Here you go, Bob. Here's the WNBA story. Finally got to it. Sorry, I had to wait for your lovely president to finally finish, and I actually cut him off. He wasn't done yet. Sue Bird. Who the fucking hell is that? Well, look, she has long hair. Could you believe that was a WNBA player? She actually looks like a woman. Wow. That's fucking amazing right there, isn't it? That could be the new national anthem. You know what? I would not have a problem with that if it was a national anthem. Listen, if you really want to pander to the LGBTQ community, play that as a national anthem. Have Senator Michaela Cavanuagh, come out and actually do that live. Fucking Biden had missed a golden opportunity. She should have come out and did that live for everybody. That would have been hilarious. You gotta love Wiz. He's from the Caribbean. He's talking shit about the America's nonsense, and rightfully so, because this is nonsense. Thank God no more retard. Well, there's gonna be more. Don't worry. We're not done with the retards yet. We're not done with the retards yet, because we have. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! This old dumb thing is back in the news again. Megan Rapinoe. That's right, our old favorite soccer player who's more of an activist than a soccer player, as many of these athletes. She's in the Colin Kaepernick camp of assholes. Why is she hanging around? Well, this is why. Megan Rapinoe stirs debate after statement on Sue Bird's career. Okay, Sue Bird was a... hey, here you go, Tater, if you're still around. Sue Bird was a player on the Seattle Storm. Hey, we learned another team name of the WNBA, guys. The Seattle Storm. They retired her jersey. They retired a WNBA player's jersey. How hard could that be to do, right? Imagine trying to scalp tickets for a WNBA game. Imagine trying to give away tickets for a WNBA game. I remember there was a video that went viral. They were, I forget what city it was. It might have been Seattle, where some people were a guy was offering people either $1 or WNBA tickets, and they all took the dollar. Of course they did. You can't give that shit away. Are you kidding me? Those are trade seals. Those are paid extras. Again, to sit in the stands, just like at Joe Biden's speeches. Nobody wants to be there. Megan Rapinoe, because again, what else she got to do, was on hand Sunday to help the Seattle Storm retire Sue Bird's number 10 jersey. How do I know this? Because ESPN, who's been pushing this shit down everybody's throat very unsuccessfully, but they still do it, especially through social media, has been reporting on this for days now. Well, who cares? Well, they've pushed it so hard now I have to fucking talk about it and then rag on it. All right? 2-for-1 tickets for the WNBA champs. They're the WNBA champs? Who even knew that, Jay? I didn't even know that. Listen, the Vegas Golden Knights are about to be the Stanley Cup champions tomorrow if they win. That's going to be a much bigger deal. No, the Vegas Aces, who? The fuck cares? Okay, the party is going to be down the party is going to be crazy if the Knights win the cup tomorrow. I'll tell you what. Because they're in Vegas for Game 5. Yeah, Game 5 is tomorrow. If they win it, it's over, and Vegas gets the cup. They're up 3-1. They're going to get the cup anyway. If they do it tomorrow, they can just finish it tomorrow. Bird retired for the WNBA. Jesus Christ, she must be exhausted. At the end of the 2022 season, she spent 20 years in the pros. The pros, they're calling this the pros. They got the fucking nerve, right? Has many accolades to her credit. Yeah, because she was one of the first ones, and nobody was around to do it yet. Bird was a 2-time national champion at UConn. Oh, boy. Yeah. Another fugly chick from the Northeast. Before becoming a 4-time WNBA champion, 5-time Olympic gold medalist. Again, not hard to do when the rest of the world does not play women's basketball. All right. Again, she's probably the most feminine looking one in the WNBA. Not saying much. She was a 13-time All-Star. Again, how hard is that to do? I mean, they just pick anybody. I'd rather see the VJK parade. Well, I guarantee you, there's going to be a lot more interest for the VJK parade. People will be in the streets, all right? People like the Golden Knights. Nobody gives a fuck about the Vegas Aces. By the way, your lovely Raiders owner is part owner of the Vegas Aces, in case you were wondering. So is Tom Brady. Yeah, for you Tom Brady fans out there, might want to reconsider. First-time member, all WNBA first-team member, and was named to the 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th WNBA anniversary teams. Whoopity fucking do. Hey, I'm a big hockey fan. I wouldn't mind being at the Vegas parade. Unfortunately, we'll be in Vegas long after it's over, but what are you going to do? Rapinoe lauded Bird's career as arguably the best of anyone in sports. That's right, anyone. Anyone. Fuck you, Michael Jordan. Yeah, you don't count. Fuck you, Joe Montana. Fucking cares. Fuck you, Reggie Jackson. Fuck you, everybody. But yeah, arguably the best of anyone in sports. Well, you know why? Because these are a couple. This is a couple. I didn't even know that until this article. These two idiots are engaged. Again, because they have to show the world, hey, we're lesbians and we're going to get married. Take that, conservatives. Nobody cares. All right, you're going to find out just like everybody else, marriage sucks. And I give this about 6 months, and somebody's going to be tired of somebody, and this actual woman is going to be tired of this guy. Congratulations. We'll get to her. We'll see the actual speech here. She sounds like a total moron. But her statement sparked debate on Twitter. Well, of course, because Twitter is fucking AIDS. While Bird is headed for the Basketball Hall of Fame, in a few years. Talk about Larry Bird, right? No, Sue Bird. Kind of looks like Larry Bird. Bird, yeah, look at these great accomplishments. Bird averaged 11.7 points, 5.6 assists, and 2.5 rebounds. Wow. That is some D-League shit, isn't it? Wow-wee. Rapinoe may be a little biased. She and Bird have been together since 2017. Oh, a little biased. Yeah, you think? Gee, who's a man in that relationship? I had no idea. And the two got engaged in October 2020. Oh, right in the middle of the bullfuck virus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sure they weren't masked up or anything. The two talked to People magazine, in March 2022 about the wedding planning. Who the fuck cares? Again, we're supposed to be so amazed that gay people are getting married. Nobody cares. And again, just like with everybody else, you're going to realize how much marriage is a pain in the ass, and somebody's going to walk the fuck out. All right? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, anyway, enough of me reading. But do you want to see the ceremony? Here it is. Any dunks? Yeah. I think Rapinoe slammed dunking her ass a couple of times.
On your feet and make some noise for the two-time
A lot of the paid crowd that was at Biden's speech are also at this thing.
NCAA national champion, the 5-time Olympic gold medalist, 13-time
Yeah, keep it all dark so we can't see how there's no crowd.
WNBA All-Star.
I'm not sure where. I'm guessing this is at Seattle, maybe at the Climate Change Arena or something, but Jesus Christ, what a waste. What a waste of space. Wiz going to sleep now? I don't blame you, buddy. Thanks for hanging in there. I appreciate you. Make sure to throw a like my way. Even if you really didn't like it, throw me a like anyway. Won't cost you nothing. Maybe a little dignity, but other than that.
The all-time assist leader in WNBA.
And yes, all 500 lesbians are all up on their feet because, look at, I can already see them in there, all old, ugly broads. Yeah. Nobody else knows who that is. Vegas J, everyone else can be miserable. It's called marriage. Exactly. And a lot of gay people found that out. When gay marriage started to get legal everywhere, they were in such a rush to get married, to virtue signal, and they realized, holy shit, this sucks. Fuck this shit. What am I doing?
History and a 4-time world WNBA.
How many people were paid to come in here and do this, and they're not showing the upper deck because ain't nobody up there?
Champion with your.
I'm guessing this must have been during the game, right? Because they didn't just do this on its own. This is during a game. It is the Climate Pledge Arena, which is the worst name for arena ever. It's like, it was really hard to root for the Seattle Kraken because they have that name for their arena. Karens everywhere. Yeah, there's this. Why'd they call it the WK, the KNBA, the Karen National Basketball?
Seattle Storm.
And I sit here.
Ugh. Now, was Brittany Griner there to make a speech? I wonder. Good God, dude. Now that I see that face, now I'm wondering. Look at that jawline. Yikes.
Watching the game next to her today, and I'm
Is this a woman talking? That sound like a woman talking? I can't wait to see what it actually is talking.
watching the game, and I'm with my dog.
Sure sounds like Brittany Griner, don't it? Look at this pork. Do you think that kid wants to be there? It's like, kill me, please. Jesus Christ. Joe Biden, get over here. Save me. Throw me in her basement with the other ones.
And I'm with my niece. And I feel just this heart of
They don't want to show it up close, do they?
the ripples
Ripple. I could use some Ripple after this.
of change that you have given.
Oh, that's Macklemore. That's fucking Macklemore, the rapper. Oh my fucking God. Again, are we sure what gender that is? Yeah. Isn't Rap Today fucking terrific? This is one of your guys, right? Macklemore, a fucking white pussy rapper from today who's praising the WNBA. He makes today's Eminem seem like a decent rapper. Holy fuck. There you go. There you go, kids. What the fuck? What am I looking at here? Look at this non-binary. What the fuck? What? You might as well be in the WNBA. You ain't no rapper. Anybody know a Macklemore song? Sunflowers. Do you know any of his music? Where the fuck is Sunflowers? She never comes into these anymore, does she? She don't like when I talk about how old hippies are and there shouldn't be old hippies. She takes that personally.
In the world of basketball, of women's basketball.
Yeah, that'll get more fans this. Let's bring Macklemore in here to praise this. How much did you get paid, dude? Already sold your soul a long time ago, you pasty white devil.
Something to rally behind. And I think about
These faggy rappers we got now. God damn it. You know what? I'm glad I'm stuck in the golden oldies. I listen to the shit in the 90s, the good gangster stuff and the old boom bap stuff. That That's hip hop. This shit, whatever he's doing, that's LGBTQ plus blah 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 blah. Mackless. Yeah, he got no Mac. This is the anti-Mac right here. Ain't no Mac in this guy.
The thoughts that my daughters have.
He has daughters. I bet he does. I'm sure he dresses them all.
And what that
He brought a token man. Half the crowd are token men, more or less.
impact might mean to her life, and we never know the people that we impact.
Oh God, you're such a fucking pussy, dude. Yeah, I bring my daughters to the WNBA game because my wifey makes me do it. Just when I start to have respect for Seattle because the Seattle Kraken made it to the second round of the playoffs, then this happens, and it all goes out the window.
But
Big Tao Outlaw, what's up?
I know that you're human.
If you're just joining us, this is Macklemore, the rapper, I guess, speaking at the Seattle Storm retiring Sue Bird's jersey, which is drawing a huge, not at all paid to get in here crowd.
Is what I'm the most impressed by. You know, and I'm supposed to say all the accolades and.
I'm surprised he didn't start turning on the Ebonics like they all do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a little wigger.
How many WNBA championships you won, which is 4, okay?
No man should know that. Nobody should know that. You puss. Yeah, he looks menacing, right? Ooh, yeah, real gangster, right? Oh, I'm scared of this guy. He's Malibu's most wanted. He's fucking Jamie Kennedy in Malibu's motherfucking most wanted, but even worse. If you saw that guy come out in the street, what would you do? You'd fucking bump right at him and say, "Move, get out of my way, you little bitch."
It's 4. That's crazy.
All the good rappers are dead, and we still have this little puss running around.
5
RP
times
Poe, hello, what's up?
Olympic gold medalist, okay? It's crazy.
Who did that? Who said, hey, is that Rapinoe? I thought that was Megan Rapinoe. She looks just like him, her.
Okay? But when we
Is there a goat in the room? Who made that fucking noise? Hey, Macklemore, did you know your father was half a sheep?
do something that is bigger than us, it exceeds all the medals, it exceeds all the championships.
There you go, Climate Pledge Arena. Ugh. Fuck you, Seattle.
It touches the lives and the hearts of the people.
Oh, stop. There she is. Oh, she's making the goat noises? I see the resemblance. I'm glad she shaved her beard before she came out there. Look at this old twat. Jesus Christ. Anybody else sick of this thing? Again, this is deep stateness. You know, they got to trot her out here. Of course, she's engaged to the chick that they're honoring here, but oh, God, this is the bitch that's been pushing for equality. And meanwhile, her stupid soccer got a whole ticker tape parade in New York City. During the Bullfuck Diaries days, they closed that whole block, a couple of blocks of street down, so they could have some stupid parade that nobody cared about.
I mean, and just thinking about
Oh, here's her dumbass. Listen to what a retard she sounds like.
being
Even more than the president.
here today and celebrating you, there's no
I'm going to lick your pussy as soon as I get home. Oh, is the mic on?
one like you.
Yeah, there is actually. You got a whole room full of them like her. 11 points a game. Wow. Wow, as she would say.
I'm gonna have to. This is where I need those
Ooh, look at all them empty seats.
sunglasses. You're everything on the court that everybody could ever wish to be. All of the dreams.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kobe Bryant, he wasn't shit. No, this chick right here. The chick who I scissor every fucking night. She's everything. Oh, fuck yourself, you stupid ass.
That little kids have. You've done it all.
Little kids don't. Aw, isn't that sweet? Oh, God, this makes me sick. I'm gonna, if I throw up on camera, please excuse me, because I'm.
And I think
to.
the thing that everybody knows in here, and certainly the people closest to you, is that you're so much better off of it. You've given everybody this
You know what? Anybody who says like a million fucking times, you're not 12 years old anymore. Learn some fucking diction. Look, I know I stammer and stutter all the time, but at least I know not to say like every 4 words, okay? She's not even crying. This is fake and phony bullshit. She rehearsed this plenty of times at home. She's heard this already.
beacon for all of these years.
Yeah, really? Would most normal women be crying during an event like this? No, this is all horse shit. All horse shit. God, look at that. She's a man too. What are we kidding here?
How to be.
You're the wind beneath my wings. I'm surprised they didn't play that song. Probably couldn't afford it. Is that not the worst song ever recorded? By the way. Good Lord. And I thought Sweet Caroline was the worst one. No, Wind Beneath My Wings is far worse. Brought to you by Maxi Pads with wigs. Not that any of them need it.
How to carry yourself. How to treat people.
Oh, God. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid ass. Yeah, ESPN, they love this. They couldn't get enough of that. Ugh. Yeah, those two are going to get married. Yeah, I guarantee you it's not going to be so sweet and tender after that, is it? They're going to be screaming at each other. Fucking Megan Rapinoe will be whipping that cock on her, and Sue Bird's like, that's enough for me. That's it. Well, speaking of fake news, I know you're all saddened to hear this, as was I. Excuse me. Chuck Todd was the host of Meet the Press. Did you even know that? Did you even know Meet the Press was even still on the air? That's right. All those Sunday news shows that your grandparents watch are still the fuck on. Except now they all just spew the same liberal horseshit as every other fucking news show does. Well, Chuck Todd is out, will depart, meaning he's being fired and being replaced by a woman of color because he's white. You can't have white people on TV anymore. No more white people. No more white people on TV. Chuck Todd will step down. That means he'll be fired. Yeah. I'm not. Who watches these shows? Who watches these Sunday morning shows except 90-year-old fucking Democrats that don't know how to change a channel? Oh, that nice Meet the Press is on. Meet the Press. I don't want to meet the fucking press. The press is sorry. Have you seen the press lately? They're embarrassing, all right? They all push agendas. They're all activists. None of them know anything about anything, right? They're all empty suits like this turd right here. Chuck Turd. You're Chuck Turd. I don't care what you're fucking Todd. Chuck Todd. Yeah, how'd your white ass get away with being on that for so long? You know they were coming for you. And Kristen Welker, who's a black woman of color. Listen, I have no problem with black women of color. I enjoyed banging quite a few of them in my day. I don't give a shit what. Listen, if you're qualified, great. If you're not, then you shouldn't have the fucking job. All right? And how qualified do you need to be to sit there and read the same liberal script that everybody else reads? A trained monkey could fucking do that. Give me Donkey Kong, or Diddy, or Dixie, or Cranky Kong. Cranky Kong, I would like to see do it. He would hold up his cane and threaten people with it. All right? Yeah, the great Chuck Todd is stepping down. Yeah, I'm so sorry to see that. Meet the Press host and moderator. Why do you need a moderator? Again, who watches? I would rather see a show called Eat the Press, right? Anytime one of you so-called journalists says something really stupid, some Jeffrey Dahmer type gets to come in and gnaw on one of your limbs. Yeah, give me Eat the Press. I would watch that. He will step down. He's being fired. Don't tell me you're being stepped down. You're being placed by a woman of color. They took your job. They took your job. It's been an amazing nearly decade run that nobody can fucking remember because nobody watches your stupid ass. Nobody watches these shows. Yet, for some reason, they're still on the air. I don't understand it. Again, more people watch YouTube content creators, not me, but other ones, than this shit. And you know what? More people may even watch me than this. I don't know anybody that watches this that's under 95 years old. I've loved so much of this. What? What is it? Hang on. Does this make sense? I've loved so much of this job, helping to explain America to Washington and explain Washington to America. Is that what he's doing? Or is he just reading the same liberal horseshit? They take their job way too serious. Is that what you're doing? You're just an empty suit reading the so-called news that I'm telling you to turn off. All right? Excuse me. Got a little bit of a cold here. I wasn't snorting cocaine, although maybe I should have been. What's this, Bob? You found a better WNBA story? Bob, you really are you a WNBA fan? You certainly seem to be really into it lately. All right, should I dare? All right, let me turn the camera off, and let me see what Bob found. And let me just look at it real quick. See if it's something real. Chuck Todd, no longer the host of Meet the Press. Who is the host? That's the host. Kristen Welker. Hey, she looks kind of nice, right? Bacon, would you? Yeah, I would. She sold her soul to host NBC News, but what are you gonna do? All right, well, here's another. Did you hear about this one? This one kind of caught my interest. Speaking of fake deep state nonsense, this one's got to be loaded with it. Here we go. Let me slide the window in a little more so we can see it. Protesters with Nazi flags seen outside Disney World. Absolutely disgusting. Oh yeah, the Nazi flag. Don't you love that? Tell me that doesn't have feds written all over, right? All of a sudden, there's all these right-wing protests going on, and they always have Nazi flags with it because, of course, all conservatives that might be sick of the nonsense going on are going to carry Nazi flags. So this is such obvious stage bullshit because they don't like DeSantis, they don't like his wars with Disney, so they're gonna drum up this fucking nonsense right here. And read along with this and tell me this is an absolute complete fucking horseshit. A Florida state legislator posted video and images on her social media. So this is one Democratic state legislator who obviously has a problem with DeSantis, showing several individuals waving Nazi flags and banners because, again, there's got to be Trumpers. And of course, they're Nazis. They're Nazis. Anybody who's against the grooming is the Nazi. Banners with fascist symbols outside Walt Disney World in Orlando. Not the one here in California because this is good California. This is Gavin Newsom's state. We don't do anything like that here. Gavin Newsom, of course, has been whining about Florida and Texas for the last couple of months because he wants to run for president. But again, listen to people involved with this. Anna Escametti, who represents parts of the Orlando region, where Disney is, in the Florida House of Reps, posted brief clips on Saturday showing the shocking display. Oh, was it really shocking? It looked pretty thrown together to me. Calling it absolutely disgusting. Here's another one. Shannon Watts, an anti-gun activist. All goes together, doesn't it? Also posted an image which appeared to show the same group of protesters holding up homophobic signs. What, God hates fags? By the way, I haven't seen that group around in a while. You figure they'd show up again, wouldn't you? Yeah, that was the Westboro Baptist Church. Whatever. Those were probably deep state too. Nearby was a banner. Again, this is the icing on the cake. This is how you know this is all complete made up horseshit. Nearby was a banner touting the presidential campaign of Governor Ron DeSantis. Okay, so let me get this straight. So the protesters who don't like Disney's grooming are holding Nazi symbols up. By the way, Walt Disney was known to not be fond of the Jews. That is common knowledge. Okay, I guess they forgot. So people that are holding up Nazi symbols and anti-gay slurs are holding up Ron DeSantis flags, right? And Ron DeSantis banners. Would they be holding up Trump stuff? Isn't that what they usually do? Isn't that what usually have them do? 24 white supremacists are outside again. Do we know they're white supremacists? Outside the main Disney World entrance to Orlando right now, marching with signs. Tell me she didn't organize 20 stupid co-workers of hers to go out and march with Nazi flags and Ron DeSantis crap, right? Marching with signs featuring Governor DeSantis' face, swastikas, the N-word. Oh my God. Tell me that this was made up without telling me this was completely fucking made up. Are you fucking kidding me? So two liberal politicians and an anti-gun activist are the only ones that came up with videos with 20 or so people with Ron DeSantis flags, swastikas, stuff with the N-word on it, and homophobic slurs. You fucking lefties are absolutely disgusting. It's so goddamn obvious that this is fake and fucking staged. Hello, what time is it? Says 351 Cleveland Modified Motor. You know what? I have no idea. It's 10:40. It's 10:40 on the West Coast. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, buddy. Thank you, guy. It's just so obvious when they stage this stuff. Remember that the fucking U-Haul truck that crashed into the White House gate, right? And they open it up. There's one perfectly flattened Nazi flag in it, and the driver was a Muslim guy, right? But they call him a white supremacist anyway because that's what you do now. Oh my fucking God. They make it so obvious that this shit is staged. Again, look at the people behind it. A Representative Orlando and an anti-gun activist. People that already hate DeSantis and hate Republican crap anyway. Just figure, oh, well, we'll just drum this up. We'll do it outside of Disney. And we'll say, oh my God, look at the white supremacists. Of course, they're DeSantis voters. They're holding up Nazi flags. Those are props. Those are props that we've seen many times before. Nobody who's an actual DeSantis voter is going to be marching outside of fucking Disney World, holding up anything with the N-word on it. That's what you people do. You people are racist, and you know it, and you project it on everybody else. Fuck you. Bullshit, fake fucking news. Next. Well, speaking of unfunny, maybe women, maybe something else. Ah! There she is. Oh, why is she back in the news? Why was she ever in the news in the first place? What happened to the frog that broke down the motorway? It got towed away. Oh, shit. Here come the dad jokes. Well, bring up. I'll tell you what. Those jokes are funnier than any joke this lady has ever told. I'll tell you what. Amy Schumer. That's right. The cousin of Senator Chuck Schumer. You definitely see the resemblance there, especially in the sense of humor department. And this is on NBC News New York. So again, New York, the center of the universe. This is a really important news over here. Amy Schumer over here reveals the reason she dropped out of the Barbie movie. There was going to be a Barbie movie? She was going to be in it? That's funny in itself. Don't they already have a fat Barbie on the market? Do we need a movie about it? While Amy Schumer, and why have they made this wonderful picture by now, I ask? While Amy Schumer was originally cast as Barbie in 2016, Jesus Christ, that was a long time ago. She announced in 2017 that she was parting ways with the film. Now, 6 years later, when nobody asked, really, the comedian, better put that in quotes, shares more about her decision and if she'll see the movie. What in the actual fuck? Amy Schumer is sharing how she really feels about the Barbie movie. Oh, please tell me, because we all lost sleep over this for the last 6 years. While the comedian is no longer set to star in the film, oh, well, I'm going to boycott it. She recently revealed whether she plans on seeing Margot Robbie as the titular, I always laugh at that word, doll when the movie hits theaters this summer. There you go. There's your summer blockbuster right there. And it's not going to have Amy Schumer in it. Where? She also further explained why she dropped out of the project back in 2017. Why is she explaining this now and not back in 2017 when it might have been relevant? Who the fuck was even given a fuck? What? Is it really that important? She also, I think we said, it was a scheduling conflict. That's what we said. The I Feel Pretty actress. Anybody remember that movie? No. I Feel Pretty. Another oxymoron. But yeah, it was really just like, again, another one that says like all the time. Okay, Phil, I'm going to drink myself to death. All right. I can't believe you waited this long. Bob, I'm guessing, again, you really like WNBA stories, don't you? I'm starting to wonder about you, buddy. But yeah, it was really just like creative differences. But you know what? There's like a new team behind it, and it looks like it's very feminist. Oh, God. That's what was missing, huh? Yeah, we're going to rush out to see the Barbie movie anyway, but now it's going to be ultra feminist. Oh, God. Damn, Megan Rapinoe will be Barbie, right? So I'll be seeing that movie when host Andy Cohen, what the fuck show is she even on, asked if the movie didn't feel feminist enough and cool when he revolved it. She simply, yeah, it wasn't feminist enough. Oh, here we go. We can watch the pig right here if we really can't wait.
Well, this is a special night because Amy is about to make Clubhouse history.
Who is this?
Amy will be the first
flamer?
person to join.
Who the fuck is this guy? What's this flame job? Oh, God. He looks like Stifler, kind of, doesn't he?
Join the Plead the Fifth 5 Timers Club. Amy, it is time for you.
Who again, more of the same trade seals. Nobody's going to watch these shows and cheer. And Oh my God, it's Amy Schumer. Said nobody ever.
To plead the fifth.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
Here we go for the.
Oh, good Lord. Ugh. Talk about somebody who still needs a mask.
The fifth time
For the fifth
you've
time.
done this.
Okay.
Okay.
Got me in a lot of trouble.
Look at this Fruit Loop with no socks. What is the deal with no socks? Why are people afraid to wear socks anymore? I don't get the no socks thing. Is everybody a flamer? Is everybody a Fruit Loop in this country on TV and in the movies? Is there anybody straight? Anybody?
I just want to say.
You may plead the fifth to only one. Now, Amy, in your plead the fifth history, you have answered one marry, shag, kill question, and you have pled the fifth for one. So here goes.
Oh, this is really important stuff here.
Marry, shag, kill. Tom Sandoval.
Who?
Tom Schwartz.
Who?
James Kennedy.
Who the fuck are these people? Are they talking about Jamie Kennedy, Malibu's Most Wanted, who we saw giving the speech at the Seattle Storm game there?
Who do you marry?
Gee, I can't imagine why nobody's watching TV anymore. They're asking a marry, kill, fuck question to this piggy. Holy, I thought she was talking about why she's not being in the stupid Barbie movie. Is this? Am I not watching the right thing here?
Shoot. I really don't want to lie. I can't remember.
Oh, you remember? You just don't want. You're just embarrassed to answer the stupid fucking question. Gee, what a great guest you are, huh? You're gonna just clam up. The only thing you need to answer is a very simple fuck, marry, kill question. Can't even do it. I would do anything to you. I'll tell you what. Good Lord, marry, Jesus, kill me.
Okay.
Fuck, kill me.
I can't remember. Yeah, I want to make something up.
Right.
Bradley
You're great at doing that on the fly. Let me talk about my dirty pussy. I'm really good at doing that.
Cooper sent me a dick pic.
Bradley Cooper. Well, Bradley Cooper's a homo anyway. Yeah, studio audience, right? Or not just the staffers, the production team in the back. Yeah, okay. They gave her this question. I know. They rehearse this stuff. They know what they're doing. This is her act. Yeah, this is great. Really putting her on the spot. She's not even wearing shoes. She came out with her bare feet. Oh, stinking ass. She must smell. You think she smells? She's probably one of those people that don't put deodorant on. You know what I mean? I want to go all natural. You can smell my arms and my pussy. Oh my God. Better burn that chair after this show.
Originally slated to star in the Barbie movie.
Oh, here it is. Here we go. Now we're getting it. This is it. She's a terrible actor and comedian and just human being in general.
You dropped out due to...
Remember Bud Light when they put her and Seth Rogen in those feminist commercials? That was the beginning of the end for old Bud Light there, wasn't it?
creative differences.
They said I was too thin.
That never happened. You can't even lie in a funny way. Let me cackle like Hillary Clinton when I'm put in an uncomfortable position.
No.
Can you name a specific reason you dropped out, and will you be seeing the movie?
I'm sure that's an alcoholic drink there, right? Uh-huh. Oh, look I'm drinking on TV. Isn't that cool? What are all these books back here anyway? It's all feminist, right? Gloria Steinem, it's all feminist writers, of course. That's no accident. Good job by the prop department there.
I can't wait to see the movie. I think it looks awesome. I think we said it was scheduling conflict.
Okay, that's what we said.
That's what.
Scheduling conflicts. You don't got shit to do. Jesus Christ. If they called you up to be in a cat food commercial, you'd be in it immediately. You got nothing else going on.
We said, but yeah, it really was just like creative differences. But
Creative difference. It's a fucking Barbie movie. You stand there, you look, you're blonde. What else is there to do? Barbie's a doll. It doesn't do anything. You can't even do that. No, God forbid you sit still, be quiet for an hour and a half. That would I would actually see it if they promised you would shut up, and they're not gonna be in it anyway, so it don't matter.
But there's like a new team behind it, and it looks like it's like very feminist and cool. So.
Oh God, yeah. Let me run right out and see it now. It's all very feminist. Yeah, that hasn't ruined enough movies, has it? More third wave feminism and politics in movies. Yeah, let me run right to the theater and see this wonderful flick. Oh God. Ugh. stare at that and then try to sleep well tonight.
I will be
Poor cats. Exactly.
seeing that movie.
Was it that it didn't feel feminist and cool when you were involved in it? It was a little, yes.
Yeah, it was a feminist stuff for me. I'm very feminist. I am very feminist. I talk about my vagina during my entire act, and I'll chase anybody out of the room at all. God, you suck. You fucking suck. People just suck. You suck. Just like Beavis and Butthead stuff. I don't like stuff that sucks.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Yeah, that was the big controversy. All social media jumped all over that. Oh, God. Well, if you're wondering what you're missing on television, there you go. Wasn't that great? Yeah. Isn't that a shame when this is the most sane person we've seen so far today? I weep for humanity. Well, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bacon, you wouldn't even, right? Even at your most drunken state, you wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot fucking pole, right? I don't blame you, my friend. All right, well, I was going to do this other story, but this is more obvious. Of course, all the shootings, they're taking place in all those gun-toting states, right? 3 shot at San Francisco nightclub a day after a mass shooting in San Francisco. Yeah. All that gun control is really doing a lot of wonder. Yeah, well, you're controlling the people who can't. Now people can't defend themselves. The people who already got the guns are going to shoot up everything. Well, good job. Fuck you, Gavin Newsom. All right, that's it for me. I am out of here. And of course, we got to leave this as the background track because that's our job. We have to.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
There we go.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people.
Your president did this earlier in the weekend. Put her back in the ocean. We tried. She doesn't fit. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. And I mean everybody. Thanks for putting up with this nonsense. Thanks for putting up with my sniffles and my coughing and my slurring of the English language. Hey, I'm not the president. What can I do? I'm just a dumbass with a microphone. Anyway, thanks for coming in here. Make sure to like, share, hit that notification bell, and for God's sakes, if you haven't done it, subscribe. I will be back later this week with Luigi's Mansion 3, the final floor, and we will get that done. All right? Tell everybody, and she's fighting for you guys. She's fighting for you. She will not stop. As she fights for breath.
You matter. You belong.
All right. She's talking about trans people. I'm talking about everybody. All right. That's everybody. See you later and have a good night. And try to sleep and not think about that pig-faced Amy Schumer. All right?